guys, it's Brooke and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing the second house in my alphabet build challenge, and that is the letter B. And as you know, I am choosing words that start with B or like characteristics that start with B, and that's the sim that I make. Now, 3 words came to my mind during this challenge: bizarre, bread, and bonkers. And honestly, that's kind of a sign. So I went with our word bonkers. I am going to make a crazy lady. It was a lot of fun. Just a warning, this house build is terrible. But she's crazy. I didn't want it to look good, but why don't we just meet her, okay? So here's our crazy lady. At first glance, you know, she looks pretty normal, you know, besides the green hair and the outfit and the hiking shoes. But there's some theories behind it. She is insane. We have Mara Gossett. I literally randomized both the names and I just kept the first ones. And honestly, I think it works. I don't know if it's Maura or Mara, but I think it's Mara. Anyways, she wants to solve the Strangerville mystery. Now, I don't really play with Strangerville all too often. Actually, rarely. This is my first time building in this world, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm not necessarily into that storyline with my Sims. But I know a lot of people are, and that's great, and I love a bunch of the stuff that it comes with. But she wants to solve it, and honestly guys, I might play with her in this house and I might solve this because I think I'm in love with her. I love her. But that's beside the point. Yeah, so I made her paranoid, of course. I made her a loner, and I made her erratic. She is all sorts of crazy, but she's really cute too. I just gave her, like, listen, okay, I gave her just the grossest of clothes. I just pictured her being really obsessed with green though. So like, once we get to our house, you'll notice that everything's green, like everything. And I felt that like kind of played into like the craziness of her. But yeah. And then I thought, you know what? Everyone needs a companion, whether it's a human or an animal. I gave her cats, but not just any cats. I gave her 3 naked cats. First we got Tammy, you know, she's clever. She's spoiled, she's a prowler. I mean, they're kind of cute, not gonna lie. And then we got Ty. He is a glutton, affectionate, and fluffy. I know that doesn't make sense, but when I was creating this cat, I laughed so hard. Only because I don't know if you guys have ever like touched a naked cat, but I have. And they have like peach fuzz. I don't know. Guys, sometimes I'm dumb. I just thought this was really funny that he would hack up a lot of fur balls even though he has like no fur. I don't know. If you guys think it's funny, great. You have my sense of humor. Whatever. And then the third cat, you know, we have Grant. You know, he's mischievous. He's aloof. He doesn't need anybody. And he's territorial. So, yeah. Here is our family. Why don't I show you the build? Okay, so here I am. I'm building this house. This house did not take me much time at all, so you actually get to see everything that I do, which is kind of fun. I like to show you guys everything that I do. Just most of the time we don't have time, but this was such a small house and I wanted to keep it small just because, you know, I didn't picture her being like very, I don't know, into a lot of stuff. So her home's very basic, but it's whacked out. Let me tell you, it is so weird. And honestly, the letter B is really hard to like do. Like, when I was making this, I was like, there's no way that I can make a house out of this. But I did it. And honestly, this house is super fitting for Mara and her 3 naked cats. But yeah, here I am. I'm doing the roof, and on these alphabet challenges, I am going to just be giving them like flat surfaces with like a little fence and then tin on the top, just because I want you to be able to see it, and with roofing you might not be able to see that too much. So I won't be doing any roofing in any of these builds. But yeah, now I am trying to find a door that I want, and I do end up going with a green door. Let me sip my lemonade here. And green windows. I go with green windows too, because you know what? She loves green. I also give her green siding. It's hilarious. Also, I really like this lot. I thought this lot was perfect for Mara just because like it's kind of just like tucked back in there, and you know, she's just kind of like the crazy lady who lives like back in like the fence over there. Yeah, I don't know, but here is the house, and then I'm gonna go in with some siding, which I use like this thin stuff, and I use just like a darker green. I wanted a lime green, but I couldn't find a lime green, so I went with this one. And then yeah, now we come in and I start doing the floor plan, and the bedroom that I made was really weird, but it worked. I gave her a single bed and it worked out just fine. I didn't think, you know, she's a loner. She's never really gonna meet anyone. She doesn't need a double bed. You know, maybe just her and her 3 cats sleep on this this single bed, and they love it. I really only I wanted this house to be kind of dark, so I gave her some dingier lights, but I really wanted to give them just like that one light bulb, but I didn't. I thought maybe that was a little too weird. Even she has to have lights. And yeah, I go for these lime green countertops. I was checking to see which ones had green. And not gonna lie, I kind of like the Parenthood green countertops, so I didn't want to like disgrace them too much with giving them in like a gross house. So I went with this, and then of course I gave her the gross green fridge and the green stove. My mind when decorating this house was like everything that she found, besides the stuff for her cats and her Strangerville stuff, was stuff that she got from like a junkyard or flea markets, you know what I mean? Just nasty stuff, just like probably out of the garbage can. Flea markets aren't bad. Flea market has nice stuff. But yeah, here I was going to put in a couch, but then I realized, you know what? She doesn't need a couch and it looks a little weird. So I end up giving her just like one chair. And I give her one that kind of looks like a recliner though. I know it doesn't like actually recline, but yeah, that's the one I give her, the green one, of course. And then here I move on to her cat stuff. I give them 3 green bowls, of course. And then I give them this really weird lime green cat tree, which super fitting, and I'm super glad they had a lime green one. I give her this Strangerville tub because, you know what, she's weird. Like, you know, maybe she built some of this stuff. I don't know. That's kind of what I was picturing, was like her building some of this stuff and putting it in her house herself. Here I am, I'm going to put in all the Strangerville stuff that you need. So I gave like that sound listener, and I gave her this shelf just because I figured it fit really well. I do clutter up a lot, so like I wanted it to look just completely destroyed. Like she's flipping over this Strangerville mystery. Like she is completely, like her life is taken over by this. So yeah, there's papers everywhere because she can't quite get anything under control. I do add some cracks and holes in the wall just because I figured like this was kind of like maybe a rundown house, or maybe like she bought it for really cheap and just never ended up fixing it up because she didn't want to. And then I put these green curtains in on every window. I wanted it to look like she was hiding from the world, like she wanted no light in her house. That's what I was thinking. And honestly, like I see her being like that wacky lady who is like, get out of my house, or like, you know, you go into the store and they just like don't look at you. Yeah, that's what I'm picturing. I gave her that green wardrobe only because I couldn't really find any other green ones that I don't use on like a normal basis. And so here I am, I'm adding more clutter. I do give her some like really random things just because I figured maybe she like goes and collects stuff sometimes, and this is kind of what she found. Like I give her that, and then for a bookcase, of course, so she can read. And then I gave her like that duck thing and that mind set thing, and then I give her a gnome, the pixelated one, because I love that one. That one's my favorite gnome, besides the one riding the flamingo. Let's just put that out there. And then I put the litter boxes in the bedroom, just honestly because I had nowhere else to put them, and I was like, whatever. Honestly, I don't think that she really cares. And yeah, so now I'm going in with carpet, and I decided that I did want to use the dingy stuff, and I used the dingy tile. Then here I am realizing that it doesn't go to the whole bathroom, so when I upload it to the gallery, there will be full tile, I promise. Yeah, but I do put all these, like, that newspaper wallpaper, because it's like, you know, she's obsessed. She's hanging up everything. Kind of like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Dark Skies, but it's like an alien movie. And this one guy has, like 3 walls of his apartment just covered in, like, all of this research on, like, this alien stuff. And that's what I was thinking. Like, she's hanging every single thing. News articles, pictures, you know, like testimonies, all these things up on her wall so that she can look at them constantly. Here I am, I'm using a bunch of Strangerville posters just to kind of like round everything out, make her seem a little bit more crazy. And then I add that in just because I figured maybe she saw that at a flea market and liked it. I do add a bunch of stuff into the bedroom. I noticed like this gold cow. Oh, I do clutter up a little bit more out here. But there's like this gold cow that's in like the wall hangings thing, and I never noticed it before. And I was like, ooh, she needs that. So I put a gold cow up above that poster. And then I also put some pipes in. Yeah, I struggled to figure out what I wanted because I didn't want like normal paintings because I wanted her to seem as weird as possible. I'm telling you guys, I warned you from the beginning. There's that gold cow. This house is not going to look good. Like, you probably won't want to play with it. But honestly, I think I might play in it because it's kind of fun to play with like wacky Sims sometimes. At least I think so. It's kind of like a challenge and just like a break from what you normally do. Like if you're me, I really like to like work on like careers and family simming. That's kind of just what I like to do. But yeah, here I am. I'm going to do the landscaping now because the inside is done. And I go ahead and use that bathtub thing with all the like cactuses and stuff. And then I tried to see if I could put anything else out, but I couldn't. So then I go in and I'm trying to find cactuses. And I do like the minimal amount of landscaping. I only do the front too because, you know, it's the middle of the desert. It's kind of sparse, and I didn't think that she did too much to this house, but she wanted just like a little bit. I kind of imagined like the cactuses already being there, and she put the bathtub in. But yeah, here is the house. It is green as ever. You know, I gave her that air mattress. I thought was really funny. You know, she just, yeah. But I hope you guys loved this video. I had a lot of fun building this. It really takes me out of my element. Really, this challenge has really just pushed me to like do things that I have never done before and make Sims that, well, I guess I make Sims like this all the time, but like make Sims that maybe I would actually want to play with. And yeah, so go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and please tune in next Monday. I will be doing the letter C, and that one I am thinking it's going to be really weird. But if you have any suggestions on like the word that I could do to make my sim, I kind of have one in mind, and I think I really want to go with that. But if you have one for like C, D, E, please tell me. I really want to know. I always need help. But yeah. All right, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.